Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to take a look at a camera case. Instead of one of those what's in my bag segments, I'm going to do a what is my bag segment. So I've got a couple different camera bags or camera cases that I use depending on what it is I'm taking with me. This is a Seahorse case. A Seahorse is a manufacturer of cases, kind of a competitor of maybe Pelican or something, and typically, from what I gather, Seahorse is a little bit cheaper than a Pelican case. Some standard features that it seems that most or all Seahorse cases offer is a lifetime warranty. So it's a lifetime warranty for like defects with the case. It doesn't cover anything that's inside the case, and it doesn't cover anything like if the case has been modified in some way, only if like there's no signs of like egregious abuse and wear and tear like beyond a normal and sensible use case. But nevertheless, you get a lifetime warranty. Another thing that they claim is a watertight seal, watertight and airtight seal. So there's an O-ring in here somewhere right around this, on the lid of the case, there's an O-ring that goes all the way around. So as long as the O-ring is not compromised and is actually in place, the case should be watertight. I have a kind of a specialized 920 case. It's actually called the 920 DOPL. That's a specific camera carrying case. So that comes with like these foam dividers, foam and Velcro dividers here. And that also comes with this Velcro insert in the lid that has, let's see, 5 pouches. So 4 kind of rectangular sized pouches and then 1 vertical pouch here. And this whole liner, you can actually just lift this completely out of the case. And they also, just like Pelican does, sell foam inserts that you can just cut out to carry, you know, whatever it is that you specifically want to carry in it. So you could, with this case, you could basically have it both ways. If you wanted to, just pull out this section and you're left with just the hard shell. And then you could presumably just put the foam padding in there too if you wanted to do that. So the cool thing about this is that these are all removable. So these are all just Velcroed in here, and I actually have like all of the other pads that I took out. I just leave them in there in case I need to readjust things. So this is like a really ideal situation for lenses, obviously, because you can kind of make these into compartments very nice and tight for lenses. But if you obviously don't have enough lenses to occupy this whole case, then you can have, well, for instance, you could even have telephoto lenses or just, you know, longer compartments to store, you know, basically any other thing that you need, any other items. I've got a tripod here that will fit nicely into one of these vertical longer sections. So yeah, I mean, you can really put anything. Yeah, so it's just a really flexible case. So up here, you know, with these nylon zippered pouches, you know, you can put cables in them. You can put SD cards. I've got stepping rings. I've got measuring tape. And this thing is removable too, so when they ship this to you, this part is separate, and you just screw it down into the lid of the case. So, you know, it's really customizable, and you know, you can kind of set it up however you want to. So other nice features of the case, it's got wheels, plastic. They're pretty wide wheels, so they're pretty sturdy and stable, you know, when you're dragging this thing around. It's got a handle on the front, a pretty sturdy handle, and then it's got a handle here on the top. And then additionally, it has 2 cutouts to put padlocks on it. And then it has a carrying handle, so when you're rolling it, you can actually just roll it behind you like a nice piece of luggage. So that's nice. Another feature that you can customize when you order the case is the locking mechanism. So standard, they don't really come with built-in locks, but you can get these plastic padlocks, and they also offer like a steel variant, and they actually ship with it 2 keys, so you can keep those separate in case you lose one. You'll have one. So those lock just like that. As far as dimensions are concerned, the length of the case is 24 inches or 61 centimeters. The width is 16 inches or 41 centimeters. And the height is 10.1 inches or 26 centimeters. As far as I can tell, it seems to be just above the typical maximum carry-on dimensions for flying with it. So it's a little bit too big to carry on. Maybe some airlines you might be able to get away with it. Well, it really depends on the flight, really. If you're on a small regional plane, you definitely wouldn't be able to fit it, but if you're on a bigger airplane, you might be able to squeeze it on there. The case itself is it's pretty robust. It's made out of plastic, but it's a really rigid and thick plastic. There's not a ton of flex, even though this is a pretty broad piece of plastic. The hinges likewise are not made out of steel. They're made out of a plastic material as well, and they say that they do that so that it doesn't rust. So it should be pretty robust, even though it's not steel. It's a fantastic for just going to any job or whatever you're doing with all your gear and taking it with you, having everything organized, and just having the ability to throw everything back in its place. Makes it so easy because if you're taking a bunch of stuff with you on set, you obviously don't want to lose anything, and this just gives you the opportunity not only to transport it easily to the set, but also keep track of where everything is. So yeah, I really love this case. This one, how it's configured here, is currently $235 on Amazon. The basic 920 case itself usually is about 110 to 120 bucks. Like I said, you have different options, different variations of the 920, and if you go onto the Seahorse website, you can pick and choose kind of how you want to get it configured. So you don't have to spend as much as this, but in order to get a really nice quality, camera and gear case. So yeah, that's really it. Not too much to say. It's a fantastic case, and really recommend it if it's something that you're looking for. It's maybe a little bit pricey, but like I said, for the ease of carrying it around, it's got really robust handles on 2 sides. It's got nice wheels. It's got all these compartments that you can configure to maximize the kind of gear that you're going to be using with it. And it's airtight, waterproof, and comes with a lifetime guarantee. So thanks for watching this video, and see you next time.